Minasan, konnichiwa. Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a huge book haul to share with you guys. So I've really been getting back into reading, so I kind of stocked up. I have some English books, some Japanese books. This wasn't all like a one-time purchase. I've kind of gathered these over the last couple of months, but I thought it would be fun to kind of put it all together in one video. Also, a lot of these are from various sales, and some of them were just given to me, so I got them for free. I have read some of these already, but the plan is that they will kind of keep me going for a little while. So we'll start with English books because I have some to share that I don't actually have on hand, and if I don't start with those I'm going to forget. A lot of these books, as I said, I got from various sales. So these books are from The Works, which is like a UK store. So I don't have them here, they're currently at my mum's house. So I will put pictures. So I got The Housemaid, which I believe is quite popular. I've seen it on various like people's reading vlogs and things. Never Lie, Death at the Old Curiosity Shop, The Defense, Can't Judge a Book by Its Murder, The Lost Queen, Goddess Crown, The Secrets of Blythesworth Square, and then I got a box set, This Woven Kingdom, so there's 3 books as a trilogy, and then Psychology in Bite-Sized Chunks, and The History of the World in bite-sized chunks. So those were all like £3. No, that's a lie, they were all £2.50, except the trilogy set, The Woven Kingdom. That was £15 for the set. Obviously I don't have them on hand, so I'm just reading like my order summary, but yeah, they all kind of intrigued me. Some of them just had nice covers. They were all in the sale. So the majority of my TBR has been determined by what is cheap. I think other than The Housemaid, I hadn't heard of any of these before, but there seems to be some like crime, murder mystery, fantasy, obviously a couple of non-fiction in there, psychology and history. So hopefully I will get my hands on those soon and I will have more to say. Yes, I wanted to start with those quick. It's like a quick fire round because otherwise I would completely forget them. So now we can get into the books that I do actually have on hand. So we will continue with the English books. So these ones I all got from Books Kinokuniya, wow, in Shibuya, I believe. They have like a kind of specialist English bookstore there, and they had a huge summer sale. I got 10 books. I went twice. I got 5 books and then I went back and I got 5 more books. And I think total, how much did it come to? It was like really cheap. I want to say it was like less than £50 for all 10 books. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like £40 something. So yeah, I wanted to stock up. So first one on the pile is The Clockwork Girl. This caught my attention because the cover is shiny, but also when I was younger I read Clockwork by Philip Pullman and I really enjoyed that, so yeah, it kind of caught my eye. I took the stickers off. I think this was like £3 or £4, so yeah, it was a good book. So it's based in Paris in 1750 and it follows, it's kind of from like the perspective of 3 different women. And yeah, there's like science and mystery and clockwork. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I have read this one already. I did really enjoy it. I would recommend it. I haven't really been rating the books I've been reading. I have been sharing them on Instagram. I've made myself a little highlight so I can like save all the books that I've read. But I would probably give this one like, would I give it 5 stars? There were some, I'm not going to get into this right now, there's too many books. But yeah, I did really enjoy it, I did really recommend it. I might do a more in-depth review later, but for now, too many books. So yes, The Clockwork Girl, very nice. The next one is A Divine Fury. So this is based in Florence, in 1539, so a lot of old European settings. There's a theme here. No, I'd never heard of it before. I saw it in the sale box and I picked it up. The only thing is, I believe this is the 4th in the series, which I didn't know because the sticker was right here, so I did not see the other books. But from reading the blurb, it seems like this one kind of takes place a little bit after that main trilogy, so I'm hoping I'm not going to be too lost when I read this. So yeah, it's like a detective book. I haven't read it, so I will share more when I do. But yeah, I thought it looked interesting. Again, shiny cover. That is another trend we have going on with this sale, is the shiny covers. Next we have Medusa. Again, shiny cover. So it is a retelling of the myth of Medusa. That's it. It's a very short book, and the pages, they're like very wide margins, and the line spacing is quite big, so I don't know how many words there are, but there's only like 170 pages, but with, you know, the kind of big formatting. I have read this one. It was fine. Not crazy about it, didn't hate it. If you like Greek myths, you might as well give it a go. Maybe if I was younger, I'd be like all over this. If I read this when I was like 14, I would like make this book my entire personality. But I'm an old lady now, so it's kind of, it's fine. It's, yeah. It's not bad. Like, it's not bad. I just feel like, no, I'm not gonna get into it. I bought it, I've already read it. It's fine. I don't have time. I've only done like 3 books and I've been talking for like 20 minutes, so. Next one is Tidelands. Didn't realise at the time this is the first of a series, so now I've got more books to add to my TBR. Yeah, Philippa Gregory. I used to work in a library and I remember this name because she was very popular. Yes, this is set in England in 1648, about a small village during the Civil War, and things happen. I have read this one. Did I say that already? I have read this one already. I did like it. I do want to continue with the series. I'm not sure how far with the series I'm gonna get. I think there are 4, or are there 3? I think there's definitely 2 more, there might be a 3rd. Again, pretty cover, very cheap. So yeah, Tidelands. The Skeleton Key. Now this caught my eye because the cover is beautiful. I did start reading this one and she used the exact same description for something on page 10 and page 12. It actually really upset me. I was very perturbed by that, so I have not finished it. I do want to give it another go, but I'm just very upset about, it's like 3 lines and it is exactly the same on one page, and then you turn the next page and it's the exact same description again on the next page. So that was very jarring. So I would like to finish it. I do want to finish it. I will give it another go. Yeah, it was on sale, the cover's pretty. The Skeleton Key. The House of Many Ways. This is the 3rd, I believe, of Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, they had it was like £3. So Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Air, and House of Many Ways. So this is the 3rd in the trilogy. I do actually have the full series on my iPad as like ebooks, but I do not like reading ebooks, which is why I also bought this physical copy. But from reading the back, it doesn't seem like you need to have read the others, so I am going to try reading this one like as a standalone, and if I'm really struggling I will read the others on my iPad first. This series has been on my TBR for like a long time. Like before I kind of officially had a TBR, like I wanted to read these. I've had the ebooks, I just don't like reading ebooks, so that's why I haven't read them yet. But yeah, pretty cover, House of Many Ways. And then we have The Wolf and the Woodsman. Well, from the cover I thought it would kind of be like a Red Riding Hood retelling, but from the back I'm not so sure. Like reading the blurb, I'm not sure that's what's really going on here. But yeah, the cover caught my eye, looked pretty interesting. I don't have much more to say about it. I haven't read it yet. You know, I've not seen people already talking about any of these. Yeah, my TBR is not determined by other people, it's determined by what's on sale. So yeah, The Wolf and the Woodsman. If it's good, I'll let you know. Then we have Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, which is based on The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I believe it is after the events of the film, and it follows Sally. A big fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas. I think there is another book also that has come out since then. I'm pretty sure it is a series of books. I don't think they're like strictly connected, but they're like written by different authors. I'm pretty sure the other book is written by a different author. Yeah, I've been saving this one for like Halloween time, so I'll be reading this one soon. It might even be like next on my list depending on when I finish my current read. But yeah, Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. Then we have The Gospel, I said that really weird, The Gospel of Loki. Again, shiny cover, very pretty. Didn't know much about this one, like I've not heard of this one before, but it was pretty, and you know, I like mythology, so I was like, yeah, this is probably gonna be good for me. Yeah, haven't read this one yet, but I'm excited to read this one because a lot of like the mythology related things I tend to lean towards is more like Greek mythology, so I'm excited to read some more like based on Norse mythology. This is the last book from the Kinokuniya sale that I got. So it's The Leviathan. I was first attracted by the shiny cover, and it's set in Norfolk in 1643, which is where I lived in England, so that's why I kind of got it. So this is another like historical fiction. There's more about like witchcraft and stuff, so I thought, you know, it looked interesting, so I thought I'd give it a go. So yes, those are all of the books I got in the Kinokuniya sale. So now we will look at some other kind of miscellaneous books that I got online and stuff. So there's 2 more fiction and then a few non-fiction. So the first one is Circe? I've seen people pronounce it different ways. I'm gonna go with Circe. Yeah, it's another Greek retelling. Madeline Miller also did Song of Achilles, which is very, very popular. So yeah, I really like this one. I have read it. I would probably read it again, honestly. Yeah, it's, you know, gods and heroes, and it's all told from the perspective of Circe. And then the next one is Mistborn. I feel like I should have known this book a long time ago, but yeah, I like this book. It's very, very thick. Yeah, 600 plus pages. So yeah, I've read this one already, did like it, plan to continue with the series, but I will wait until I go back to England to buy the rest of the books, at least the rest of the main trilogy. I'm actually using this book with one of my students as well, so that's what this bookmark is. And then we have we have 3 non-fiction. First one is The Power of Now, and I got this because it was recommended by Ali Abdul, and I really like his book, Feel Good Productivity, so I thought I'd give this one a go, and I am not enjoying it. I haven't read it for a very long time. I've still got a little way to go, and I want to finish it, but I don't at the same time. I guess not really my vibe, not really my thing. I didn't get this in a sale, I did pay full price for it, so I'm like, I need to finish it, get my money's worth. But yeah, this one's kind of, I wouldn't recommend this one. If I do finish it, even if I don't finish it, this wouldn't score very high. I wouldn't rate this more than, I don't know if I'd even give it 2 stars, but yeah, Power of Now. Then I have a very, very grubby copy of Mindset. This was secondhand. It said on the listing it was in good condition, but I would not consider this good condition, honestly. I've read like the first chapter and it's fine so far. I think I am gonna like this one a lot more than The Power of Now. And then the last non-fiction book, the last English book I have to share is The Art of Language Invention, which is all about conlangs and like making languages. I've kind of just been Like, I've not been reading it from front to back. I've kind of just been dipping in and out of the sections that kind of interest me the most. David J. Peterson, he made the languages for Game of Thrones. All about conlangs, the art of language invention. So excited to kind of learn more from this one as well. Right, I'm pretty sure I've been talking for like an hour already. I don't have as many Japanese books to get through. So I'm gonna start with the pile that I got from Celine. So when she left Japan, she gave me a load of her old Japanese books. I think I've only read one of them. The rest of them I haven't read yet. But so the first one is Mochi Mochi Panda. It's pretty cute. I have read it. You know, it's a kid's book, so I feel like I don't have that much to say. There are like cute pictures and things. It's pretty short. You know, it's a cute little kids book about a panda made of mochi, and he makes little pandas out of his panda mochi. So yeah, there's that one. And I have these two, I don't know, these kinds of books. What would you like call these? Are they like the light novels or something? But yeah, I honestly don't know anything about the stories in these, so I will figure that out when I read them. Any reading is good reading in Japanese. So yeah, ずっと前から好きでした。And かなこちゃんとカタカナマドレーヌ夫人. I'll read those at some point. And then we have this one, and I don't know how to read the kanji. I know this is, like, I know what they mean individually. I don't know how to read these words in kanji. I think it's like constellations and mythology is what it means. But yeah, it's like very colourful, lots of pictures. Yeah, it's about mythology, I guess, behind the different constellations. I like mythology. I like cute pictures. Oh, Seiza. Seiza, I think is the first word. I can't remember what mythology is. Shinwa. Seiza to Shinwa. It'd be fun to read about mythology in Japanese, because a lot of the stories like I'm already familiar with. So this should be a good practice for, you know, reading Japanese. So I'm very excited to get into this one. But yeah, very cute, shiny cover, very nice. And then last but not least, we have this one, plus 1 cm, Love. So there's 5 stories. Again, such cute artwork. So that's very charming. But yeah, I think the artwork is very cute. So yeah, very cute looking, excited to get into this. And then that leaves us with 3 more books. So these are Japanese books that I did buy from the bookstore. So I have these 2, which is Strange Houses and Strange Pictures. These have recently been translated into English, but I got this one for, well, there's kind of 2 reasons that I decided to buy this. The first one is the floor plans. I love a good floor plan. I spend way too long on Rightmove just browsing floor plans. And then the other is that it's kind of written like as a script. Like it's like written as a dialogue. And I thought that would be quite easy to follow along with, quite easy to understand. So I've got this one. I think there is a second book now also. But yeah, I got like the little version because it's cheaper. But yeah, so that's Strange Houses. Strange Pictures, which also does have pictures of the pictures of the pictures. Yeah, so there's like weird pictures, and then there's, you know, kind of mystery. It's like mystery. Yeah, mystery. Yeah, quite excited to read both of these. And then last but not least, finally, at the end of this video, what you are... Wait, let me take this cover. There's like another cover on the cover. What you are looking for is in the library. So this has been very popular. I've seen a lot of people reading the English translation. I'm trying to... If there's like a Japanese book that I see that kind of catches my interest, I want to read it in Japanese. So that's why I got it in Japanese. It also came with like a little library card, which is so cute. Yeah, a lot of people seem to really enjoy this one. yeah, I used to work in a library, so I don't know, it seemed fitting. So I'm excited to read this one. So yes, that was all of the books that I have acquired in the last couple of months. So I don't know how many there were total. I will probably do like a 20-25 reading wrap up kind of video, and I'll do more kind of brief reviews in that one. Obviously a lot of these I haven't read yet, so I can't comment on whether they're good or not. If there are any in particular that you really want to know more about, let me know. So yeah, that is the first and probably last book haul for a while. I don't think I will be buying any more books for about a year. I hope this was slightly entertaining, and maybe there is a book mentioned in here that you would like to read yourself. You can let me know in the comments if there's any books that you want to read. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.